I'm Leah and welcome to my channel. This is where I share simple tips and product reviews for relaxed hair, oily skincare, and makeup to help you look great, feel great, and live great. In this video, I'm talking all about product buildup. That's right, product buildup. I'm going to go into some detail on what it is, the signs of it, what you should be looking out for, how to get rid of product buildup, and then how to avoid it in the future. Let's start at the beginning. What is product buildup? Well, product buildup is basically when the products you use on your hair aren't completely rinsed or washed away, and that leaves a film on your hair and scalp that builds up over time. Pretty much any of the products that we use on our hair can contribute to product buildup, mainly because of the ingredients that they contain. This includes products like our moisturizers, conditioners, shampoos, and stylers, basically everything that we use on our hair. Typical ingredients that cause product buildup are things like silicones, petroleum, mineral oils, and other waxes. Now, while these ingredients do contribute to product buildup, that doesn't mean that they need to be completely avoided. You may be fine to use products with these types of ingredients on a regular basis, just as long as you're counterbalancing them with proper cleansing techniques. To know that you have product buildup, you may just be able to look at your hair and be able to see it. If you have product buildup, you might be seeing white film on your hair, flakes, little blobs, or tiny lumps that are sticking to your hair strands. But sometimes it's not always that obvious. I know that's how it is with my hair. For those non-obvious times, there are 7 different signs that you can look for to know that you have product buildup. The first sign is your hair constantly feels dirty. Now, this can be anything from your hair feeling greasy or your hair just feeling like it has a lot of product on it. When you have product buildup, it can feel like you have product on your hair right after you shampoo, even though you don't. Sign number 2 is your shampoo doesn't seem to be working and getting your hair clean. Now, sometimes you could just be using a bad shampoo, but if this is a shampoo that you use regularly and it works really well for you, it just may be that your shampoo is just not strong enough right now to remove the amount of buildup that is accumulated on your hair. Sign number 3 is your scalp is just so itchy and flaky. Now, this can be an indication that your scalp has buildup on it from products, and your hair might as well, or it could be on its way to having product buildup. Sign number 4 is you see flaky residue when you're combing or brushing. Now, this is usually just the built-up product that is coming off of your hair. Sign number 5 is your hair looks dull. This is a result of having too much product on your hair so that nothing can get to your hair strands or make them look better. So if you're trying to add a moisturizer or a hair serum to your hair to make it look shinier, that's not going to work because there is so much product on your hair strands already, nothing can break through. Sign number 6 is your hair is dry no matter how much moisturizer you apply to it. So what happens is product buildup forces moisturizers and conditioners to stay on top of the hair strands rather than absorb into them. And this is what makes our hair feel dry all the time. Sign number 7 is your hair is very hard to style. Because your hair isn't getting any moisture and it's overloaded with products, it can be hard to get it to hold any curl. So you may also see that when you do your signature updo, your hair doesn't lie or look the way it typically does when it's in that style. The ways that I know that I have product buildup or could be headed in that direction is when my hair starts looking dull, it's constantly feeling dry, and my shampoo doesn't set the first time I use it, plus it's also harder for me to style my hair. When it comes to product buildup, there's only really one way to get rid of it, and that is to clean your hair. And not just clean your hair, but deep clean it. That being said, there are multiple types of products or methods that you can use to clean your hair. I'm just going to talk about 3 of them, and these are either things that I've used to clean my hair or would feel comfortable using on my hair. The first is a clarifying shampoo. Personally, I think it's the best way and even the simplest way to remove product buildup. Clarifying shampoos are formulated to deep clean your hair and remove or strip away all the product, dirt, and grease that build up on it. A couple of good clarifying shampoos that I've used and liked are the Ion Clarifying Shampoo and the ORS Creamy Aloe Shampoo. Now, I share more about clarifying shampoos, such as when to use them, in my video, Moisturizing versus Clarifying Shampoos, and I'll link that video in the description box for you. Now, another way to help remove product buildup is to do a hair rinse, and you can do an apple cider vinegar rinse on your hair. The reason is the acidity of the apple cider vinegar is what gives it some cleansing properties. Now, apple cider vinegar won't remove everything. If there are layers upon layers of buildup, believe me, I know, I've been there. So I found that it's good to combine an apple cider vinegar rinse with a good clarifying or just a sulfate shampoo. Now, I share more about how to do apple cider vinegar rinses and the other benefits they have in a blog post called Why I Rinse My Hair with Apple Cider Vinegar. So I will link that blog post for you in the description box as well. Okay, the third thing you can do is actually a lemon water rinse. That's another good way to remove product buildup. Now, I've never done a lemon water rinse, but from what I've read, they can be very helpful because just like apple cider vinegar, lemons have acidity, which is great for removing things like silicones and waxes from the hair. I did some research on this, which is how I found out about lemon water rinses. And since I haven't done one, I decided I would share how to do one based off of what I found. So to do a lemon water rinse, you take about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. That can be either freshly squeezed or just from a bottle. And then you'll want to mix that with 3 cups of water. Then after you've done all the mixing, you can apply the rinse to your hair after you shampoo using a spray bottle, an applicator bottle, or a container of your choice. Then you just massage it through the hair and leave it on for a few minutes before rinsing it off. Now with any of these methods, particularly the rinses of the apple cider vinegar and the lemon water, you want to make sure you test them out first to make sure that you don't have any irritation or allergic reaction to them. Okay, now we know what product buildup is, we know what the signs are, we know how to get rid of it when we have it, but what can we do to avoid getting it in the first place? If you use products on your hair, you're going to experience product buildup at some point. With that in mind, the plan is to try to make the chance of having product buildup cause issues to our hair little to none. So basically, we can't totally avoid it, but we want to make sure that the impact it has on our hair is minimized. So we can do all that by including a few things in our hair regimen that will be helpful. And I've got 5 things here which I have incorporated into my hair regimen that you can too. The first is to go lighter on the products. And when I say that, I mean using lighter products, so not so many heavy moisturizers and oils, but also to use less product when you're applying it to your hair, because product buildup is really just a result of products accumulating on your hair over time. The second thing is to clarify more regularly. Now, I like to use heavier moisturizers and oils on my hair, so I need to make sure that I'm giving my hair a really deep clean on a regular basis. Even though I use heavier products, I do go light on them, but that still doesn't mean that I am not prone to getting product buildup. I don't clarify my hair on a set schedule. I found that based on my hair regimen, I don't need to do that anymore, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. So if you don't clarify your hair on a set schedule, then you'll need to pay extra attention to your hair and the signs that it's giving you that it's time to clarify it. The third thing is to use sulfate shampoos more often, and this is what I do and how I get around not clarifying my hair on a set schedule. I found that by using a sulfate moisturizing shampoo each week gets my hair a deeper clean than if I use a sulfate-free shampoo every single week, because the sulfates do a much better job of breaking up and removing the dirt, oils, butters, silicones that are sitting on my hair. The fourth thing is to incorporate apple cider vinegar rinses into your hair regimen. As I mentioned previously, apple cider vinegar rinses do a great job of helping to remove product buildup, so it makes sense that they can also be used as a preventative measure. Now, I've done apple cider vinegar rinses in the past, and I did those types of rinses when I was mostly just using sulfate-free shampoos. I found that those rinses really did a good job with cleansing my hair and scalp and getting rid of the stuff that the sulfate-free shampoo was kind of leaving behind. Now, when I was doing these rinses on a regular basis, I was pretty much doing them every single week. Now, the thing is, I found out that my hair could take doing them every single week, but not everybody's hair can. So if that's something you'd like to do, I suggest testing it out before jumping right into doing apple cider vinegar rinses on a weekly basis. The fifth thing might be kind of surprising to you, but it was to me, and it really does work, and that is to saturate your hair before washing. Little did I know that getting my hair really saturated before I started shampooing gets the process started of breaking up buildup on the hair and scalp. So before I apply any shampoo to my hair now, I fully soak my hair, like completely drench my hair with water. And even if I think my hair might be completely drenched, I go ahead and stay under the shower for at least another 30 seconds. And I have found that my hair gets cleaner when I do this. Now I want to hear from you. Do you have any tips for getting rid of product buildup? If you do, go ahead and share them in the comment section. And while you're going ahead and commenting, also, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up to show the YouTube algorithms that you liked it. And please also click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.